Welcome back. We all know sleep is super important, but did you know that certain sleep patterns can be warning signs you should be out and look out for? Well, lucky us, the amazing mother-daughter duo, the dynamic duo, Doctors Lynda and Krystle Duru are back to decode your child's sleep habits. Welcome back, doctors.
Hello.
I'm so excited every time I see you both. So we're talking about sleep today, and this is something I watch my child's monitor every night to see which way she's turning, if she's snoring. So tell us about certain sleep habits parents need to be on the lookout for.
So for kids, it's really important to see if their butts are in the air, if they're tossing and turning, if they're, you need to prop up a few pillows behind their backs to be able to have them sleep. If their mouth's open, those things are all very, very concerning. It means like the body is trying to find a way for it to be comfortable and get more air, more oxygen.
Wow, wow. So Dr. Lynda, I want to ask you too, because we talk about things we're seeing in our children and also things you could be seeing in adults too. And you've talked about your own sleep struggles throughout the years.
Yes.
Is this something adults need to be on the lookout as well?
Oh, absolutely, because these things can even be seen even at birth. So sometimes you can see the child is coming out with an open mouth posture, they have a high vaulted palate, someone said that to you, or you see their faces, they're always having dark circles under their eyes and things like that. So in children, those are very concerning things to be on the lookout for.
Oh, Dr. Lynda, I'm bringing Grace right back to you both. When does snoring become an issue? Because sometimes people like thinking, oh, sleeping baby, he or she's sleeping so good, let a sleeping baby lie. But snoring in itself, is that an issue, or congestion or anything like that?
So snoring is an issue, and it tells a few different stories. Sometimes it could be that the child is congested, but the overall story that it does tell is that the child is having problems with breathing, right? And so that's another way the body is trying to express itself and say, hey, I am struggling to get air through the nose or any parts to the brain. And so the snoring is an indication. So snoring is never good. And oftentimes it comes up because of congestion. Oftentimes it comes up because of not, efficient oxygenation to the brain. So.
Oh, Dr. Chris, I'm not sleeping anymore because I'm going to be watching the monitor even more heavy. So, Dr. Lynda, I want to ask you, if a parent comes to you and says, Dr. Lynda, my child is snoring, they have their butt in the air, what's the first thing you do at an appointment to assess this?
Well, first thing we do, we ask a lot of questions. I want to know what's the process of birth, what happened during the time of birth, because sometimes certain things can happen and impinge how the nerves can function, and especially the nerves that go to the tongue, because really the tongue is supposed to help to push the jaws wide open, because each time you swallow it does that and helps develop your face. And so when I hear those, and I'm going, what made this face not develop the best it can? And so then we go from there, we then do an assessment just to get more information and get more data that's particular to the child.
Lots of pictures, lots of radiographs, things like that, to tell the whole story.
And I have to brag on you all, as I always do. You all are very detail-oriented, and it's a very, very fun, safe atmosphere. Talk about how you've curated that.
Well, a lot of our kids love coming, even from our entryway. We have a big tree house. The way we treat our patients they're like family, essentially. And so everything they want, that we would want, movies, comfort things like nitrous oxide, we use laser so we don't have to numb all the time, and just how we treat our patients, essentially. When they come, they're spoiled.
I can attest to this. Like I said, I feel like I'm sitting down with my cousin and my auntie, and I'm invited to the cookout. I hope so. I really hope so. So for everyone watching, how can they get more information? How can they come visit, and do you take walk-ins?
Well, yes. Well, the best way is to follow us on our social media. We're on Instagram, Ashburn Children's Dentistry, and on Facebook, and then our website and a YouTube channel, www.kidssmile.com, and Ashburn Children's Dentistry on YouTube. We have tons of information for parents because the more they know, then they can be empowered and be able to advocate for their children.
You all should charge for the social media content because I learn something every time, and this about sleeping especially.
Yes.
And if you have a question for the doctors, you can go to DC News Now/Growing Healthy Faces and get that answered right here live on air. I have a ton of questions. I won't be sleeping now. Grace will be sleeping great, but now we'll be watching the monitor even more intently.
Well,
just bring her in.
bring her in
We'll
and just
optimize it.
She's coming back.
So get it optimized. That's it. No need to worry about it.
I'm going to call it the Ashburn it's like the Ashburn family cookout because that's what it feels like. It's a very family atmosphere. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you so
It's
much.
wonderful to be here again. Thank you.
Always a pleasure.